Hello and welcome to the depths of space and the mysteries of Earth. Today, we'll talk about NASA's new and exciting mission, PREFIRE. PREFIRE, which stands for Polar Radiant Energy in the Far Infrared Experiment, is a mission designed to understand the energy balance and climate changes in Earth's polar regions. This mission will particularly help us better understand the energy balance and warming effects in the polar regions. NASA's new mission aims to fill a critical gap in Earth's energy budget. PREFIRE plans to measure thermal radiation in the polar regions, helping us understand heating and cooling processes better. The polar regions are a sensitive part of our planet's climate system, and changes occurring here can affect the entire world. Using two small satellites, PREFIRE intends to measure infrared radiation in Earth's upper atmosphere and surface. These measurements will provide scientists with the data needed to understand energy flows in polar regions and their effects on climate more accurately. This information will improve climate models and help us better predict future climate changes. Another significant goal of the mission is to examine the energy exchange between sea ice and land ice. Sea ice is a crucial factor reflecting sunlight in polar regions. Decreasing sea ice could lead to more sunlight being absorbed by the ocean, resulting in further warming of the polar regions. PREFIRE will collect the necessary data to understand these processes better. Additionally, the PREFIRE mission will address the shortcomings of existing satellite data. Current satellites often only measure short-wave and long-wave radiation. However, PREFIRE will measure radiation in the mid-wave spectrum, enabling a more comprehensive analysis of the energy budget. The mission will also investigate the impact of climate change on biodiversity in polar regions. These regions host various animal species, and climate change can significantly affect their living conditions. Data from PREFIRE will help understand these impacts better. In conclusion, the PREFIRE mission could be a significant milestone in climate change research. NASA's innovative initiative will help us better understand Earth's energy dynamics in polar regions and their global climate impacts. Such scientific research is of great importance in building a more sustainable world for future generations. PREFIRE, Polar Radiant Energy in the Far Infrared Experiment, is aiming to understand how heat escapes from Earth's polar regions into space. With this latest venture in climate science, NASA is edging closer to unraveling the mysteries of the poles. Earth's polar regions play a vital role in our planet's climate system. They help regulate global temperatures by reflecting sunlight. However, due to climate change, sea ice and land ice in the polar regions are rapidly melting. This leads to more sunlight being absorbed by the oceans and land, consequently accelerating global warming. The PREFIRE mission is designed to better understand these complex processes by utilizing a suite of innovative measurement instruments to examine infrared radiation emitted from the polar regions into space. One of the most striking aspects of this mission is its dual satellite approach. These small yet highly effective twin cube satellites will provide a unique perspective on the changes occurring at our planet's poles. These small satellites stand out not only for their size but also for the high-resolution data they provide. Each satellite is equipped with advanced sensors capable of measuring infrared radiation across a wide spectrum. This capability will allow them to monitor energy flows, heating, and cooling processes in the polar regions in detail. The dual satellite strategy is critical for enhancing the accuracy and reliability of measurements. By observing the same region from different angles and at different times, these satellites ensure data verification and consistency. This approach enables the real-time monitoring of rapid changes occurring in the polar regions. Moreover, the data provided by these satellites will help us gain deeper insights into phenomena such as sea ice melting, changes in snow cover, and their impacts on the global climate. The PREFIRE mission not only aims to understand heat loss from the polar regions but also to investigate how these energy imbalances affect the global climate system. Thanks to their small, compact designs, these satellites offer a cost-effective and operationally efficient solution. While orbiting, they will map detailed images of the polar regions and observe atmospheric changes in these areas. Such a dual satellite mission will provide crucial data not only for the scientific community but also for policymakers and environmental advocates. Monitoring changes in the polar regions can play a critical role in shaping climate policies and environmental protection strategies. The data collected by PREFIRE could contribute to global efforts aimed at mitigating the impacts of climate change. In conclusion, the dual satellite approach of the PREFIRE mission represents a revolutionary step in understanding the energy dynamics of the polar regions. These small yet effective satellites will provide vital information for the future of our planet by pushing the boundaries of climate science. NASA's innovative mission will make a significant contribution to humanity's fight against climate change, where scientific research and technological advancements converge. A single CubeSat satellite can map emissions in the polar regions. However, by using two CubeSat satellites, we'll analyze differences between measurements and gain a better understanding of how processes at the North Pole affect these emissions. The dual satellite approach provides a more detailed examination of the complex processes occurring in the polar regions. Two satellites collecting data from different points simultaneously allow us to make comparisons and understand the influence of various factors. For example, while one satellite gathers data from the North Pole, the other can collect data from the South Pole. This way, we can evaluate differences and similarities between the polar regions. Moreover, this dual satellite approach enables us to monitor changes over time. While one satellite takes measurements at a specific time, the other can take measurements at a different time in the same region. This helps us understand the impact of seasonal and annual changes. For example, how does the longer duration of sunlight during summer months affect emissions? Additionally, the differences between the two satellites allow us to examine atmospheric dynamics. For instance, while one satellite measures atmospheric water vapor density, the other can monitor cloud formation. This helps us better understand how atmospheric conditions affect emissions in the polar regions. In conclusion, the dual satellite approach provides a more comprehensive and in-depth analysis compared to using a single satellite. This approach can help us better understand atmospheric and climatic processes in the polar regions and make more accurate predictions of future changes. This innovative approach will provide scientists with the opportunity to delve deeper into the dynamics occurring at the North Pole. The data obtained could shed light on many unknown aspects of climate change. The North Pole is one of the most sensitive areas on our planet and experiences some of the most severe impacts of climate change. Therefore, understanding the dynamics in this region plays a critical role in comprehending global climate. The dual satellite approach enables more detailed monitoring and analysis of the changes occurring at the North Pole. Particularly valuable is the ability to track processes such as sea ice melting, ice sheet thinning, and changes in atmospheric components. The data obtained could help improve climate models. Models are used to predict future climate changes based on past data. However, the accuracy of these models relies on the data and analyses obtained. The detailed data obtained through the dual satellite approach could play a significant role in enhancing the development and reliability of climate models. This, in turn, could aid in the formulation and implementation of more effective strategies to combat climate change. Furthermore, the data obtained through the dual satellite approach could help us understand how ecosystems and biological diversity in the polar regions are affected. The polar regions provide vital habitats for many different species. However, climate change could disrupt these habitats and threaten species survival. Therefore, the data obtained is crucial for the conservation and sustainability of these delicate ecosystems. In conclusion, the data obtained through the dual satellite approach could help us better understand the dynamics at the North Pole and develop more effective strategies to combat climate change. This innovative technology could provide scientists with a more comprehensive and detailed perspective, offering critical insights for the future of our planet. All data obtained from the PREFIRE mission, like all of NASA's climate research, will be freely accessible to scientists worldwide and anyone interested. This is part of our open science data policy. This policy promotes the sharing of scientific knowledge and facilitates easy access to data for researchers. It contributes to the acceleration of scientific discoveries and innovation and encourages collaboration across various disciplines. Additionally, this policy reflects the belief that data obtained with public funds should be made accessible to the public. The free accessibility of data obtained from the PREFIRE mission enables the development of more effective strategies in combating global climate change. Scientists, policymakers, environmental experts, and other stakeholders can make better informed decisions in tackling climate change using this data. Furthermore, this data can be used in education and awareness initiatives. Students and the general public can access this data to gain better understanding of climate change and contribute to environmental conservation efforts. The Open Science Data Policy provides societal benefits by ensuring that science is accessible to everyone. NASA's policy could also contribute to a broader cultural change in science and research. Scientists can achieve better results by sharing data and collaborating. Additionally, this policy supports the sustainability of our planet by preserving and expanding the accumulation of scientific knowledge for future generations. In conclusion, the free accessibility of data obtained from the PREFIRE mission is a significant example of open science and knowledge-sharing culture. This policy could contribute to finding more effective solutions in combating climate change and building a more sustainable world with NASA's PREFIRE mission. We are on the brink of uncovering the secrets of the polar regions. Stay with us on this exciting journey and witness the discoveries of the future together. The polar regions are among the Earth's most mysterious and least understood areas. These regions not only captivate with their extreme climate conditions but also with their unique natural beauty and diverse life forms. However, the complexity of the polar regions also brings with it many secrets waiting to be discovered. The PREFIRE mission is a step designed to uncover these secrets and better understand the nature of the polar regions. Through this mission, we will gain a better understanding of the heat flows and energy exchanges hidden deep within the atmosphere. Additionally, we will closely examine topics such as sea ice melting, changes in snow cover, and the effects of atmospheric conditions on the polar regions. This journey offers not only a discovery opportunity for scientists, but for everyone. Exploring the natural beauty and unique life forms of the polar regions can increase humanity's admiration and respect for nature. Moreover, these discoveries can help us better understand the complexity of our planet's climate system and develop more effective solutions in combating climate change. Stay with us on this exciting journey and witness the discoveries of the future together. The PREFIRE mission will advance humanity's knowledge and passion for exploration, playing a significant role in the future of our planet. Together, by unraveling the secrets of the polar regions, we can take steps towards a more sustainable world.